You will be shocked at what you're about to hear. Yes, you'll be shocked. Now, you all know that the pathologists who appeared on Justice for Mohbad at the coroner inquest, I'm talking about the private autopsy that was conducted. He ended up saying that this result and whatever it is that they are searching for cannot be ascertained, meaning we don't know. But you know, what you're about to know will shock you. Ladies and gentlemen, from the update that has dropped, they said, you know what? We need to do further testing. We need to carry the whole of Mohbad's body out of Nigeria. We need to move it. We need to transport it outside of Nigeria so that a proper test will be done. Now, you might think this is the only bombshell, like the shock. Yeah, you might think this is the only shock. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please like and share. Let it go viral. You are going to hear for yourself. This is not a made-up story. You'll be listening to the disclaimer issued by Odumosu. Odumosu is the lawyer that was employed at the beginning, even though they say it's pro bono, but it was not really fully pro bono because services, they gave it certain names. They said, oh, you know what, I'm not going to charge you guys, but there are certain things you guys have to pay for. Anyway, he gave a disclaimer. In fact, he burst the bubble, the lies that has been peddled for so long. Everything is right now open. It is now open. You'll be shocked. You know, Mohbad's father came out and he did what they call accountability. They gave us some lambasting. They lambasted us. A lot of us felt that there is something that is unusual about this whole talk of how money was spent. You'll be shocked how this money was spent. Odumosu made it clear, unequivocally clear, that the pathologist who sacrificed and gave his time and everything when other pathologists in Nigeria refused this job, he said, and I quote, that the test that was carried out outside of Nigeria, abroad, which is the major test, was done free, pro bono, by the laboratory that conducted it. It was done as a gift to humanity. Question that Odumosu is asking, question that people are asking is this: Mohbad's father and Mr. Odumosu, tell us what happened to the money, millions of it, that was donated to get this done. We're talking about millions of naira now. We're not talking of 10, 20 million, 30 million. We're talking of more millions of naira that was spent. They told us that this amount was spent to get justice for Mohbad. And we have been told clearly that the test was done for free abroad. They said, we have been hearing about this. We want to do this for humanity. We will not get money for this. We want to do it for free. They said it was done for free. In fact, Mohbad's father said he could not get access, and they said it was a notebook that the test result was written. It's all right. Maybe to cut cost. Ladies and gentlemen, are you shocked? Just wait. You're about to see what you have never seen. Please like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Singing Kabi.
Yes, please.
All right. Okay, one sec. Press statement on the ongoing campaign of misinformation. I am compelled to issue this statement for two key reasons. First, to defend the integrity of the forensic pathologist, whose professional dedication has been unjustly maligned by Miss Bukky Jesse. Second, to affirm that history will judge each of us by our actions in the pursuit of justice for the late Mohbad. It is imperative to clarify the facts before further misinformation is propagated. Miss Jesse's persistent pattern of misinformation and character defamation, particularly towards myself and the forensic pathologist, is not only unjust, but also a disservice to the collective pursuit of truth. The pathologist in question showed remarkable courage by engaging with a case many of his colleagues were hesitant to approach, given its sensitive and high-profile nature. For the record, I wish to state the following. Number one, initial contact. Mr. Famuyiwa Ayodele reached out to us to secure the services of a qualified pathologist for the second autopsy and toxicology analysis. Number two, financial negotiation. Mr. Famuyiwa independently negotiated the fees and financial arrangements with the pathologist. Number three, payment clarity. At no point was any payment routed through me or my law office. Mr. Famuyiwa made the payment directly to the pathologist. Number four, GoFundMe account. I am neither in charge of nor a signatory to the GoFundMe account created for Mohbad's cause. Number five, toxicology testing. At a meeting attended by both Mr. Famuyiwa and myself, the pathologist disclosed that the European laboratory which conducted the toxicology test did so free of charge, and it was written in bold letters. It was highlighted bold. Thanks to the high pedigree of the forensic pathologist. Accordingly, Mr. Famuyiwa and Mr. Joseph Aloba should publicly disclose how the remaining funds in the GoFundMe account have been managed. It is unfortunate that Ms. Bukky Jese's action have caused significant harm to the campaign for justice for Mohbad. Possibly more than any other individual. Possibly more than any other individual or group involved. A consistent dissemination of falsehood, that is a criminal offense, alongside a network of online abuses, that is cyberstalking, undermine the credibility of the genuine efforts being made. Nonetheless, justice will prevail, not only for Mohbad, but also against all who seek to distort the truth and defame those who stood firmly for what is right. Somebody like me, I need justice. In time, the truth will vindicate us all. Signed, Barrister Taiwo Odumosu. Somebody like me, like Olori Ebi, and rest of others. So that's the letter. That's the press statement. It's a press statement. So it can be published on Punch newspaper anywhere.
Igi ewédú.
Katakupa.
A máa ṣe pósítà.
Ibi èwe làwọn méjì bá wà. Òmùlájọ wà bí èwe.
Friendly ni.
Friendly.
Friendly ni.
Oh yeah, now. Ó ti dé tán. Ó bá ti dé tán. In the next 11 years.
Orin yẹn sẹ́yìn kó máa bí mi inú mo kàn máa rẹ́rìn ní wàhálà ẹ̀rín kò máa ń pa mí ṣáàjì.
Kí ló dé tèmi
Ẹ̀fọ́
kan
àbẹ́ẹ̀kì.
tí bá ti gbọ́ báyìí ó máa ń pè mí gan lẹ́rìí pé.
Wà ló máa pa mí lẹ́rìn gidi.
Àwọn olórin gidi gan, olórin gidi ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣerú ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa. Kí nǹkan má bà. Ká má tún ọ̀sẹ̀ ń dá ń jà fọ́mọ ẹ̀. Olórin gidi gan ò gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ ní bú wa.
Dẹ́bì títí ẹ̀ ló dé àrídájì ẹ̀ ń ta látijọ́ yìí.
Mọ́mí Adéwùmí ṣe fẹ́ kí n rìlíìsì orin mi.
Dẹ́bì àrídájì ẹ̀ ń ta látijọ́ yìí.
Tí bá yọ mi tó bá pé ìgbà kan ni orin mi
Kí
lè
lè sọ Mr. Andy?
Mo ní àrídájì alọ́ba ń ta látijọ́ ìwọ náà la máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run èmi ò ní dádì òfò mi ní
Ọwọ́
dádì
àtàjọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì, ọwọ́ àtàjọ Palm
mi ní
Sunday.
dádì àdánù mi ní bàbá òfò.
Mr. Yomi, ẹ jẹ́ káwọn náà compose fún bàbá Mohbad. Ó yẹ ká compose fún bàbá Mohbad.
Olórí ẹ̀ bá ẹ tó rin ẹ play náà. Ẹ tó rin ẹ play jọ.
Wọ́n sì máa borí balẹ̀ fún bàwọ̀ bá. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi dorí ó dorí bàbá onípátá pupa lálẹ́ orí afẹ́fẹ́ àtẹni tó gbẹ́gi ewédú. kó lájà ò jalè. Àwọn oníyà ẹ má bá mi bẹ̀bẹ̀ o, bẹ̀bẹ̀ o, bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Ẹ má bá mi bá láṣẹ, bẹ̀bẹ̀ ojúṣe ní ayé mi. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n.
wí ayọ̀ mi wọ́n ti bẹ̀ wá o àtẹ̀tí ìgbà o wọ́n bẹ̀ wá o wọ́n bàbá ní kán bẹ̀ wá wọ́n bẹ̀ wá kàkà kán bẹ̀ wá wọ́n ń bá wa jà ni o.
kí ló dé tẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ látàrí kí ló dé tẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́
introduction.
ó yá.
Ẹ má bá mi bẹ̀bẹ̀. Èmi àbọ̀rọ̀ ní fọ́mọlúwàbí. Ní ilé olórí lọ́yà. Láì sàdánà àti kúnlá bàjánà. Ẹgbẹ́ orí ọmọdé wọ́n sì wá forí balẹ̀ ó di dandan. Wọ́n sì máa forí balẹ̀ fọ́ba àwọn ọba. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi dorí òdorí. Ó dorí bàbá onípátá pupa. Lálẹ́ orí afẹ́fẹ́. Àtẹni tó gba igi ewédú. Ẹni gbé kó lájà ò jalè. Àwọn oní explanation.
Mami Jokem.
Ìjọwọ́ pé kó bàbá onídébí. Ni mo fi sọ pé ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ẹ má bá mi bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Ẹ má bá mi bá aláṣẹ tó jẹ ojúṣe ní ayé mi. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ẹ má bá mi bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Ẹ bá mi bá aláṣẹ tó jẹ ojúṣe ní ayé mi. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n.
àwọn wo lẹ lẹ explanation náà àwọn wo ló ń jẹ lẹ explanation.
No, vacation ni now. Mami
àwọn ní
Jokem.
vacation.
Mami Jokem nìyẹn now. Mami Jokem.
okay. irọ́ ni
Mami Jokem ló lọ sí vacation now.
àwọn oní vacation.
No, Mami Jokem nìyẹn.
ṣé ní orin yẹn náà ló wà ní.
Vacation.
tó gbọ́ ni màá sọ
Vacation.
ẹ ló sà ẹ ló sà.
tó bá ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
torí pé lọ
ẹ tún àárín yẹn play ẹ tún bẹ̀ yẹn play.
Vacation ni o mi ìmọ̀ explanation ni o.
ẹni ọmọ ológo lọ sọ wípé òun àdúrà blessing ju nǹkan sínú.
lójú kíní síbẹ̀.
Yes.
ó gbé everything down.
kì í ṣe vacation explanation.
Ó ga o.
àwọn explanation tẹ̀lé ní bá.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi dorí ó dorí bàbá onípátá pupa. Lálẹ́ orí afẹ́fẹ́. Ẹ má bá mi bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Ẹ má bá mi bá láṣẹ tó jẹ ojúṣe ní ayé mi. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ẹ má bá mi bẹ̀bẹ̀. Ẹ bá mi bá láṣẹ tó jẹ ojúṣe ní ayé mi. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ẹ má bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n.
ó ti tó mi gbọ́ mọ́.
ní explanation
Ló sọ.
explanation ló sọ.
Explanation.
explanation.
ilé ìyá mi báyìí gan. explanation ni wùmí ìyẹn ló rẹ̀ máa explain dáadáa ló máa ní ẹ jẹ́ n ṣàlàyé fún yín. bàbá Mohbad ti ya nǹkan mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ alọ́ba bàbá lọ́ba náà kọ́ rèé.
Ó ṣe fàdúrà lórí yẹn náà náà. Ẹ̀yin ló máa jẹ́ ń tọ̀ yá ẹ̀. Ó ṣe fàdúrà ẹ̀yin ló máa jẹ́ ń tọ̀ yá ẹ̀.
àdúrà nìyẹn àdúrà ló ní
sọ́ọ̀bù yẹn.
àdúrà ni nítorí àdúrà nígbà tí wọ́n release orin àdúrà náà fẹ́ release orin wọn wà máa ń tó fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ release orin.
gbogbo yín tí release dìgbì pé kí ló tí àdúrà ò ṣe fẹ́ nípa kí ló tí ò lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá yìí mọ́.
Gbogbo yẹn láti ṣàlàyé yomite gbogbo yẹn láti ṣàlàyé kò ń ṣe àdúrà nìkan including blessing.
wọ́n ní kókó tó rí náà.
Of course.
wọ́n fi isolate your báyìí.
ó máa jókòó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
there was a reason why this system is working against gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn.
gbogbo kíni kẹ́míkà yẹn ni tí kì í nẹ̀ kúrò.
ó ní.
ọkùnrin àti ẹgbẹ́ wọn fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kan.
ó yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ jàre.
bàbá Mohbad torí wọn tó bàbá fèmí bọ̀dà náà jẹ́ sí mi so tó ń sọ pé tó ń pè ní igi ewédú nísìnyí kọ́ báyìí àwọn ti di igi ẹ̀fọ́ báyìí àbí àwọn náà ṣáà ti kówó jẹ nísìnyí wọ́n ti di igi ẹ̀fọ́.
èmi ò dẹ̀ kówó jẹ kó tó pè mí ní igi ewédú mi ò kówó jẹ o.
wọ́n ní ẹ̀kún ní ẹ̀ ń gbàgé ewédú nísìnyí nǹkan àwọn náà dẹ̀ gbàgé ẹ̀fọ́.
ṣé bàbá Mohbad lè kọrin bú èmi ṣàyèmí.
wọn ò mọ́ra wọn lágbà ni. wọn ò mọ́ra wọn lágbà ni.
èèyàn lèèyàn máa jẹ́ o bàbá Mohbad.
your artist.
my artist. artist tí mo sign.
wọn ò mọ́ra wọn lágbà ni. wọn ò mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọ́n ni. even kan tẹ̀ wá rí i pé anti justice èèyàn kan kò yẹ kó tẹnu bàbá yẹn jáde ó yẹ kán fi sára ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà pé àwọn náà máa mọ àwọn.
àníṣe ṣẹ́rí gbogbo yọ̀mí tí wọ́n ń bàṣ kí bàbá Mohbad bọ́ síta ní ọjọ́ Sunday tó ń bọ́ síta tó ní kán ní ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ má bára yín jà mọ́ èmi lẹ̀ ń jà fún wàhálà justice àti rojú àti ráyè láti yọjọ́ yìí pé tí kò máa jẹ́ àbásọ̀tọ̀ lọ gbé jáde pé ká máa drag ara wa yìí ẹ wo bí o Ekunle ya gbọ́ kó sọ fún kókó o àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ wàá dún fake profile tí wàá ń ta gbangba o tẹ́ bá ṣe wèrè lọ́tẹ̀ ìwèrè máa ṣe yín o ó ti yẹ mo kó wèrè wá ní o ẹ̀yin lẹ́ bèrè wèrè ó ti yẹ wèrè blogger lèmi ẹjọ́ tó rọra bá mi wèrè blogger lèmi ó ti yẹ wèrè blogger tó bá ṣe wèrè débi wèrè máa ṣe ẹ́ pìtìpìtì ayé á mú ẹ àgàgà ẹ̀yin new person ní àyín òsì tọ́ṣẹ̀ gbé fọ́tò yín síta ẹ káàbọ̀ o àṣẹ́yìn náà ní àṣẹ́yìn náà ní ẹ rí pé pìtìpìtì ayé máa bà yín ṣẹ́ náà ya wèrè ni màá sọ fún pé ẹ bèrè tó bẹ̀.
ẹni tí bàbá bọ́ta kọ́ ní pé kinní kan bàbá àti mú ìwọ ò lè jẹ́ everybody unite na ṣe mọ̀ pé tó bá ọ ti mọ̀ púpọ̀ táwọn ṣe olè làwọn jà àwọn ò dẹ̀ ṣe kankan wáyé pé wọ́n ti jẹ́ kẹ́ unite sí ni ṣe mọ̀ pé wọn ò ní ẹni tó máa support wọn wọ́n mọ ohun tó ń ṣe divide and rule tó ń ṣe wọ́n ti mọ̀ bó máa bọ́ sí bíbá so àwọn ti bẹ̀yà lẹ́ẹ̀mọ́ ní ẹbí bàbá lẹ́ mú ìwálẹ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn ẹ ṣe.
ẹ ṣe jàre tó bá bí ẹ lọ fáwọn fáǹsì mi ẹ lọ mú nǹkan nu wọn sọ́wọ́ ẹ lẹ́bìrì tó bẹ́ẹ̀ a máa da gbogbo ẹ̀rù ni bìkọ́ ẹ ti bàjẹ́ ẹ ti bá gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́.
wọ́n fúnra tí àyìn fáìtì ìlànà títí àgbà yẹn ó ní ẹ ti ń rí jù.
àwọn tó ti rí ẹ ṣé o mọ̀ pé àwọn tó ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ bíi títí ẹ̀ náà ló máa ń lò lè fi tiẹ̀ ni tí máa kó wọnú ẹ̀ tán máa la itan ẹ̀ tó lẹ̀pọ̀ yẹn máa bẹ́ẹ̀ là á tán máa wá kán ìbọn yẹn kan Jésù máa hàǹgì kan itan ẹ̀ kan máa fi sí ògiri ń bí itan ẹ̀ kejì máa hàǹgì máa wá wọnú ẹ̀ lọ bí n ṣe rí lẹ́pa yìí tí máa wo àwọn ibi tọ́rọ̀ kò dénú ayé ẹ tí máa wọnú ẹ lọ.
gbogbo nǹkan tó láìkì lára
mi gbogbo nǹkan tó láìkì lára. wàá mọ̀ pé lẹ́pà ló máa dún láyé ẹ tí o mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ ìwọ tó bá rọ̀bọ̀ báyìí o tún lè lọ fẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ ìkùnlẹ̀ máa fi dóra yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ìwọ tó rọ̀bọ̀ báyìí lẹ́pà bíi tiwa ló nídìí sáyé ẹ tó máa wọnú ẹ tán tí máa mú itan ẹ tó lẹ̀pọ̀ yẹn máa bẹ́ẹ̀ là sọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ máa bẹ́ẹ̀ là máa mú kan máa hàǹgì ẹ ẹsẹ̀ tí ò là tán yẹn máa bẹ́ẹ̀ hàǹgì ẹ sára ògiri tí bá ti bẹ́ẹ̀ hàǹgì ẹ sára ògiri máa wá mú ẹsẹ̀ kejì máa gbé yẹn séjìká mi ẹsẹ̀ kejì máa gbé lọ séjìká mi máa wá mú ihò díẹ̀ máa wá jẹ́ kó yọ síta dáadáa máa wá máa nà ẹbí ẹni náà bàrà máa wá máa nà ẹbí ẹni náà bàmù máa wá máa nà ẹbí ẹni náà èjìká ẹ̀kọ́ tí ó mọ ikú ọbí ọmọ tó gbọ́ pé tí bá ti mú pọkìrìyàn pẹ̀lú ṣòkòtónù iṣẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ó máa lékè kà dáadáa ọmọ ẹ̀lẹ́ tábàjọ wọlé papọ̀ òun gan máa gbà mí lọ́gàá torí pé mi ò ní ṣeré òun gan máa gbà mí lọ́gàá torí pé mi ò ní ṣeré o.
ogún onílé
tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn jọ ẹ try kẹ́ lo ẹni sùúrù ẹ try kẹ́ lo nose mask torí bẹ́ ṣe describe yẹn ṣe rí bẹ́ ṣe yàtọ̀ yẹn òórùn kan bò wá láti ibi fóònù bí so ibẹ̀ yẹn máa rùn so ẹ lo nose mask o.
ẹ ló mà.
onílé.
ẹ ló mà.
ṣé rí ẹnìkan sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnìkan sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan lẹ́ẹ̀kan wọ́n ní ẹ̀yin náà ni wọ́n ní pé tí bàbá bá bọ́ta kó wá ní gbogbo yẹn má jà mí gbogbo iná yẹn àti òótọ́ lẹ sọ ìgbà kan daily platform àti MFM wọ́n ń jà fẹ́ pé jà yẹn serious gan nígbà tí kì í wáyé ṣé ẹ mọ̀ kí ọmọ òun yẹn ó dẹ̀ pé gbogbo wọn ó pè sórí daily platform ó pè sórí MFM ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pé ẹjọ́ tó lọ lọ́hùn ẹ̀yin àti ẹ̀ má jà mọ́ ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé jà mí náà lè ń gbà ẹ̀ ń gbé ṣé ẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jà gbogbo ẹ̀ máa dàrú ni ẹ béèrè àwọn tó máa gbọ́ sí ṣòro máa gbọ́ sí tí ọmọ yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pílìdì fáwọn méjèèjì ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé láti ìgbà yẹn wọ́n bá tiẹ̀ ní nǹkan ìjẹ́ tara wọn wọn ò jàjà kọ́ máa búra wọn pé violence ló láti láyé ọmọ tó ní kìíní nìyí nǹkan tó yẹ kí bàbá rẹ̀ ṣe nìyẹn.
nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe nìyẹn ṣé bàbá máa bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ máa ní mi ò ní gbọ́ ni. ẹ wá instigate ìjà bàbá wá instigate ẹ máa gbọ́ màmá bàbá wá instigate ìjà láàrin wa wọ́n wá tójú ara wa wọ́n fi kọ́ wa.
mo ní kékeré gan nǹkan tó ṣe nìyẹn ìjọba láàrin
ẹ ṣe jàre ẹ ṣe gan jàre thank you. Ọládàyọ̀.
ìgbà tó ti lọ sórí.
ìgbà
tí bàbá ti lọ sórí platform àwọn others tó ti lọ ń jó ń bẹ̀ tó ti lọ ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ni mo ti mọ̀ pé bàbá yìí ti wà useless bàbá tí ó gbádùn.
Ọládàyọ̀.
Daughter of God ẹ má bínú àná mi ò mí ìnà ẹ̀bẹ̀ o bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ju páàsì yẹn lẹ́gan mo tẹ̀lé páàsì yẹn fi sọ̀rọ̀ ni o no daughter of God mo rí yes nísìn ẹ má bínú àná mi ìnà ẹ̀bẹ̀ rárá o ẹ má bínú ojú ogun yẹn le lánàá ló fà lóò kò le náà but ẹ̀kọ́ ni bọ̀ mo kàn tẹ̀lé páàsì yẹn so ó kàn dà bẹ́ẹ̀ lára yín ẹ má bínú ṣe ti gbọ́ mà.
jáde kó wá sọ wípé mò ń parọ́ káyé ẹ wá bàjẹ́ sí mi lọ́wọ́ kó wá jáde wípé mò ń parọ́ o ṣe rí kinní yìí torí wọ́n mọ̀ páwọn èèyàn máa lọ wá voice note yẹn torí ẹ̀ lọ ṣe mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ yọ àwọn nǹkan kan kúrò ibi tó mute yẹn kò mute wọ́n mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ fẹ́ lò against bàbá wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé platform ọ̀dẹ̀ igi ewédú yẹn ó kọ̀ tóbi for nothing ní thank you gifters kò ní ọpọlọ platform yẹn wọn lọ́pọlọ ń bẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe jẹ́ pé
sexy me emit them.
Shetabans, when we are crying, we should be singing. Tabans tukun. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá mo break òyìnbó Yorùbá yẹn dáadáa. Tabans tukun ká máa ríran. When we are sleeping, and when we are crying, we should be singing. Listen. Ọ̀rọ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ àsìkò tọ́rọ̀ dẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ náà ládé yìí. It's about time. I don't have any issue with what Yomi has come to read. Just like Sexy Me said, there's every possibility that they have their group and everything that they will come and discuss will be discussed meeting before coming out. What that letter that Yomi came to read today, again, Yomi came to use that letter to cover himself, to make himself relevant, to bring himself back out. Now, nobody is asking Yomi, but you think you do. So, now, where is the proof that it is the Odumosu that wrote that letter for Yomi? The last time we frown at Odumosu is because he came out to discuss his client's situation online, which was breach to confidentiality and breach to the service that he rendered as a law firm. Now, let me now believe that it is true that they gave that letter to Yomi to come and read. We cannot hold Odumosu to that letter. Thank you for the gift, man. However, we can hold Muyiwa to give us the receipts of all the transactions.
Ask Adura the same question they're asking me. Somebody said on, I think QH Radio, that we should ask ourselves, there's the blood of this person in that house. Why are you not asking him that same question you're asking him? That's another question I want to throw out to the people on the other side. I mean, when I mean on the other side, that have chosen a selective justice. So that is my second question to them. And one of them confirmed yesterday
They won't tell me.
Everything that Yomi has been saying that I have always believed in is that the only thing that will save us from this entanglement that we have found ourselves in this justice from Mohbad is a tangible evidence that nobody can deny. Because there's already a gap in this justice. Now, one of them finally, when I asked a question the last time this guy came on this platform, what's his name? And asked, I said, is the toxicology and autopsy what word did I use? I'm trying to remember the word. Is it compromise? And last night I said, let's talk about that. And I said, okay, fine. But I know I was asking a valid question. But the result came out, we all saw what happened. Now, finally, one of them is agreeing with Yomi, even though she doesn't align with Yomi for whatever reason. Or let me not say Yomi, in the course that we and Yomi are after. Now, she eventually said, we actually need evidence. We actually need a tangible evidence or a testimony of somebody that's inside the house. So finally, I don't know. It's a lot of confusion from these people. For whatever reason they are doing all this, I do not. None of us know. They have their own purpose in this justice. And what will only save us out of all this, and we should all pray for, is for some sort of evidence or testimony that cannot be denied.
Thank you for the gift.
Come out. And that's what we are looking for. That's what we're fighting. Because obviously, we can't get help from this family for whatever reason. So I just want to encourage all of us once again, and like I said, thank you so much for everything that you are doing. God will be with you. God will be with all of us on this platform. Let us stand on the path of justice that we have chosen, and by the grace of God, God Almighty will give Ilori Olua promise on my lover, justice that he deserves. Thank you, everybody.
That's a pathology will render that service for you for free. So that is that. Now, I will use where I am as in England as an example. When you go to your GP, you complain of headache, tummy ache, your back is hurting, your this is that. They will ask you question. Kilo share, are you stressed? Show soon. Show jẹun. Show shaking kan. Wọ́n ní gba paracetamol yìí lọ lò. See, situation never remain the same after 2 weeks. You have to come back. When you come back, they will now give you a form to go and do blood test. The blood test will now give you the details of what is going on in your inside of you. After the analogy gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe, so wọ́n lè diagnose ẹ fún nǹkan tó ń ṣe, wọ́n dẹ̀ lè fún ẹ the right medication to sí ẹ. So no, tá bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ GP yẹn tá mówó lẹ̀, àbí tá lọ sọ́dọ̀ ibi tá ti máa gba blood test tá kàn fún wọn ní form tá padà wálé. Ìyẹn ò mẹ́ wípé ìjọba ò ti san owó service yẹn fún àwọn surgery wa. Every single one of us to jẹ́ patient ní each surgery. Bó bá jẹ́ surgery yo bóyá patient 5,000 náà ni o. 5,000 yẹn, owó yẹn 5,000 yẹn, the government have paid fún wọn in UK o. Wọ́n ti sanwó yẹn. Bó bá wá wù ẹ́, o lè lọ lo service yẹn kó lórí ń fọ́ ẹ. Tó bá wù ẹ́, o lè lọ ra paracetamol fúnra rẹ̀ kó lo ògùn nínú ilé ẹ. GP bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So go free. It is not a free service. You are working and you are paying your tax.
Trade oúnjẹ òun mo bí bàmá yẹn mo ní òkè ẹ jẹ́ ká wò báyìí ká ní Kàrímọ́ àti Wùmí pẹ̀lú Mohbad náà jọ ń gbé àwọn mẹ́ta náà jọ ń gbé so kí Wùmí wá kú.
Ẹ bá ṣe kọ́mọ ẹ̀jọ̀ ń tọrọ lọ brother yẹn bá ṣe
fún mi. Ẹ máa ṣe tán sí káwọn mẹ́ta jọ máa gbé kí Wùmí wá kú. Ta ni ìyá Wùmí máa kọ́ pè nínú Mohbad àti Kàrímọ́ pé kí ló ṣe Wùmí. Ṣé mọ̀ pé Kàrímọ́ ló máa kọ́ pè kó ń ṣe Mohbad. sẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tá a bá fẹ́ rí justice wọ́n nídìí kí bàbá Mohbad nídìí kan ṣáàjì àdúrà sí court tó bá dé court àdúrà máa sọ̀rọ̀ a máa fi mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí court ọ bàbá Mohbad kọ́ wá explain bó ṣe náwó kọ́ tó máa sọ àwọn outsider bóyá àwọn ibi tán transfer owó lọ àwọn sáànà dáwó fún àkáǹtì wọn lówó wọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kán kó wá explain.
get ọlọ́run fún wọn ní ìpín tó yẹ kán ti rí pé okay this is it tọmọ wa bá jáde padà tọmọ wa bá ṣe báyìí àwọn ayé á tún gbà á but I don't know why they are adamant so and that's on them now Uncle Yomi please everything you need to do to get what we want for us to the world at large because ogbojú wà lára yín sìn everybody wants to know ibi nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe ibi tẹ́ fẹ́ bá dé so tá a fi ní tẹ́ tí Uncle Lateef's platform òfin ní tẹ́ tí gbogbo àwọn true justice seeker òfin ní tẹ́ please ensure you do that for us ọkàn yín á balẹ̀ thank you we know it is not easy it is your calling o Ọlọ́run fi rán yín ní Ọ̀tá Ìbáyọ̀mí that's your name so wọ́n gbé fún yín látọ̀run wá ní ẹ dẹ̀ máa deliver you are going to deliver before you leave here and that's your period thank you.
Hello, Kofi.
Hey, Lateef, greet everybody on the show, the panelists, the people that are hanging on the window. That press release by Odimosu. A lot of people came in late, and when they came, they were asking for, can we please read the letter again? If it's possible for Mr. Yomi to go over it again, it will be appreciated, please. So it's getting started already. People like King, tán látàn sí sọ́dọ̀ Jòsí, tán látàn sọ́dọ̀ break the silence, kán pa ìtàn wọn pọ̀. So kán dúró sójú kan báyìí ń sìn. So àgbájọwọ́ wa tá ti fi ń sọ̀yà yẹn ká bá fi sọ lọ. Because àmọ́ ibi táwọn pa ń lọ, a lè máa bá ọ̀bọ wọn jẹ oko mọ́. So the time is now for us to act. And for everybody listening, I can see we are over 1,000 or thereafter. But here we come because over 70 million only one list. Not ye, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead so that our country will be a better place for all of us to live. Thank you.
Wow. I'm sure you heard it all. This is serious. So, all the while people believed and trusted Mohbad's father, behind the scene, they were busy playing games. Is it that the pathologists got fully paid, but the secret is that the test was done for free? Is that what it is? Or it is in the know of Mohbad's father and the so-called brother of Mohbad's father, Muyiwa, who is domiciled in the United States. But when he speaks, you will be wondering how long he spent in the United States. Like, at least if you came from your village down to the US, you must have mingled with Americans and you should have been he speaks to the but that's not important anyway. It's not even what I want to talk about. Speaking someone else's language is not even the thing here. What I'm saying is that if you connect the brain of this man to justice for Mohbad, what people are seeing is fraud, scam, and games. According to what we heard, this man had reached out to Bukky Jesse saying, you know what, this dude is from my village. I will like to, let us connect to him, and I live in the United States. And somehow, I don't know if Bukky Jesse knew this guy before. I don't even know. There are a lot of mysterious things going on social media. So somehow, this dude got into Mohbad's father, and they did their thing. They went into conversation, and he became Mohbad's father's power of attorney. Being that Mohbad's father is semi-illiterate and they needed someone who can maybe be like a form of handler, and they needed one other guy who is called Gurexi to also be alongside Mohbad's father. Now, I'm not saying all of these things will come free. Even Mohbad's father, moving along this pathway of justice for Mohbad, will definitely need money. I'm not saying that the thing is that Mohbad's father has made huge amount of money. First, he got car bought for him. We are not saying it's a bad thing. Then we were told that he got money from one QH radio. They said the money is big, millions of naira, maybe 8 million or 9 million or 12. I think maybe that range 8 to 9. And also, this pathology thing, they said a certain amount was paid to the pathologist, but not the amount that we've been told. They said the test that was carried abroad, which I want to believe will be more expensive. That is what I'm thinking. They said that one came for free. Those people said, no, we are doing this for free. So, the man who is in the know of this, I'm talking of the man in the UK, the lawyer that was employed then, is saying that we should ask questions, that Mohbad's father and Muyiwa should give us answers on the way money was spent, and that pathologist who worked did it out of clarity, clean conscience, and that Bukky Jesse should not, speak ill of that dude, or there is a professional who has sacrificed himself and against all odds. That it is Mohbad's father and Muyiwa, and maybe now, I don't know if they are putting Bukky Jesse into the equation. Like, is this like an indirect thing? Like, Muyiwa is now the one that is power of attorney in charge of setting cash, and somehow maybe they are saying that Bukky Jesse through Muyiwa they are running the show. I don't know, and I don't want to believe so. Just imagine when Yomi Fabi was trying to get the CCTV thing done. Look at how everything was broken into pieces, was scattered. These people were just chilling, waiting for an opportunity for them to cash out. They just want to cash out. That's all. Nothing more. We are seeking for justice, but that justice must be slow, so that more people can put money. Now, we are hearing, you hear what they said? We are hearing that they want to arrange the whole of the remnant of Mohbad's body. They want to take it abroad so that it will be dealt with as it should be dealt with. So funny. I don't know what your thoughts are. It's a serious issue. It is serious. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards it. Drop your comments.